everyone, it's Ashley from Polyvegan Kitchen. Welcome to our channel. We're glad you're able to join us from your respective places. This week, our health topic is gout. In this video, I will share a bit of information on what gout is and also demonstrate a few natural home remedies that you can try on yourself, loved ones, or even friends. Gout is a type of arthritis that happens when you have too much uric acid in your blood and it forms sharp crystals in one or more of your joints. This usually happens in your big toe, but you also can have gout in your knee, ankle, foot, hand, wrist, or elbow. The first step that I usually like to encourage people to take when dealing with gout is hydrotherapy. One form of hydrotherapy that is especially beneficial for the feet is a contrast foot bath. Contrast foot baths involve submerging the feet in both hot and cold water. Alternating between hot and cold water temperature is considered a miracle treatment for many people because it is a comforting effect for the entire body and helps relieve symptoms of ailments like chronic cold feet, menopause, circulation issues, insomnia, and more. Hydrotherapy relies on the healing properties of water for pain relief, making use of the body's reaction to hot and cold stimuli. When exposed to hot water, your blood vessels expand, which increases blood flow. Meanwhile, cold water constricts your vessels, which reduces swelling and inflammation. Please take note, in this demonstration, this water level would be ideal for gout around the big toe or in the surrounding area. If your gout is affecting your ankle, you will need a bigger bucket to accommodate the affected area, and in that case, you will need to make sure that the level of water you're working with is well over the ankle. Here, we are performing hydrotherapy on the affected foot in intervals of 3 minutes to 30 seconds. 3 minutes for hot water and 30 seconds for cold. 4 rounds of this contrast foot bath will be sufficient enough to move on to the next part of the treatment. After the 4th round of hot and cold, end off with a warm bucket of water soaking your foot for a minute to bring the temperature of your foot back to normal. Throughout this process, it is important to add ice or hot water as needed. Please be mindful that this is a constant plunge back and forth with no resting time outside of the water. Once the foot has been in warm water, be sure to have your towel handy. Pat the foot completely dried and keep it in your towel or in a warm blanket. Please note that the temperature of your hot water should be 102 degrees to 106 degrees Fahrenheit or 38 degrees to 41 degrees Celsius. Part 2 of this segment is massage therapy. Here I'm using 1/8 of a cup of organic olive oil mixed with 2 drops of lemongrass, 2 drops of rosemary, and 2 drops of tea tree essential oils. This is what we will use to massage the local area. As you can see, I'm using olive oil as my carrier oil. If you have coconut oil, that works just as well. While olive oil is great for a whole host of things, I'm using olive oil for its anti-inflammatory properties. Lemongrass essential oil is stimulating and rejuvenating. It promotes good blood circulation and helps to break down uric acid crystals. Lemongrass is one of the best essential oils for gout because of this. Rosemary essential oil is one of the best essential oils for gout treatment. Not only does it have a warming quality, but it also improves blood circulation and it is a pain reducer as it anesthetizes the nerves. When mixed with a carrier oil in a massage blend, rosemary essential oil is excellent for reducing the symptoms of arthritis, stiff muscles, and gout. Tea tree essential oil has so many diverse uses that it is a must-have in every home. It has broad antimicrobial and antifungal properties, making it perfect for the treatment of conditions such as gout. When blended with a carrier oil and applied through massage, tea tree essential oil desensitizes inflamed nerve endings, therefore relieving the pain of gout. Massage therapy is well known to increase blood circulation in and around the areas to which it is applied. If you have a damaged joint, then knots in the surrounding muscles can further irritate and increase the levels of discomfort that you will feel during a gout attack. Using gentle massage strokes is an especially effective technique for relaxing those muscles and reducing any tension around tight spots. Keep in mind that it is important to massage in an upward position towards the heart. And finally, our last step of treatment. By now, your patient should be feeling very tired and sleepy. To wrap things up, I will be demonstrating how to make a charcoal poultice. Here, I'm using activated charcoal, flax seeds that have been cold milled, and water. You want to be sure that you're using either whole flax seeds or cold milled flax seeds. Keeping it in its most natural form or close to it is of utmost importance. Flax seeds that have been processed with heat no longer has the natural properties that is essential for this poultice. Here, I'll be using 1 cup of charcoal, 1 cup of flaxseed to 1.5 cups of hot water. Charcoal can be very messy to work with. Take your time in mixing this. By the time you're done, you'll be left with a warm gelatinous substance that almost mimics the look of slime. If you haven't achieved this consistency, add a little more water if it's too dry, or a little more flax seeds if you have excess water. This part will take a bit of time. Notice that while you're mixing, the contents will gather and gradually get thicker over time. While flax seeds are a great binder, it is a powerful anti-inflammatory. Charcoal too is a great anti-inflammatory, but more than that, it absorbs uric acid, which is exactly what we need when dealing with gout. Now that our paste is coming together perfectly, I'm going to spread this poultice dressing on cloth. I'm using an old pillowcase that I pre-cut lengthwise, as this has always proved to hold ankle poultices well when I've used it in the past. Before you make the poultice, make sure that you measure the affected area. That way, you make enough to cover the whole site. It's also best to have saran wrap nearby, as that will be the final wrap to keep it moist throughout the duration of your applied poultice. For this demonstration, I will be wrapping the ankle. Once you've generously spread the charcoal out, pull the open flap back over and cover the paste. Now position the cloth to where you won't have a spill or leakage. As you can see, for the ankle, I have the seamless side on the top. Now, you want to completely cover the ankle with the poultice, wrapping it evenly and pulling over any excess material and bringing the other side around. As you can see, both sides meet. After securing the poultice in place with the excess material, use your saran wrap and cover it completely, leaving no room for exposure or leaks. Keep in mind, when using this plastic wrap, it's clingy, so you don't need to pull it tight, especially as that would stop the blood flow to that area and defeat the purpose of this treatment. You don't want it too tight or too loose. At the end, do a little test to make sure that it's not too tight by slipping your finger in on each end of the wrapper. The goal is to make sure it slips in effortlessly. You will see that we will do a shake test to make sure it's not too loose. Keeping this poultice on at night when you're asleep and repeating this process once or twice a day while symptoms last will give you the best results. Stay tuned for more posts and videos to come this week on gout. Thank you for watching and supporting us right here on Poly Vegan Kitchen. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Also, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. No matter where you are in your journey, there's always room for you at our table.